Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. I am talking from Jamaica right now, 29 Oxford Street, Kingston, Jamaica. And it was just brought to our attention that there is a group of people with the Ambassador Beru of Ethiopia and also the Jamaican government Prime Minister Holness, that they are giving a national identification to the people and Shashamane and other Rastafarians. We hear people like Bonuela's name mentioned at the whole thing, and Mother Moses and others. All of these people are reactionaries. We have to call them name because we see them name in the article. So what we are saying now, we have announced the mass movement for liberation, restoration of the government and dynasty, constitution, monarchy of Emperor Selassie return to Ethiopia. And these people are people who are trying to carry the movement wide. They are defectors, they are treacherous to Emperor Haile Selassie. His Majesty identified to us that we are blood brothers when we come here in 1966, and then people are a traitor. You understand me I say? We want the world to know, say because these people lack knowledge of the true liberation, restoration, pacification struggle. You hear them though? Them come out and say them take a national idea for His Majesty, offering sovereignty, total sovereignty of Ethiopia. We are born in Jamaica, so we are Jamaican national, but we are Ethiopian sovereign. And the Church of Haile Selassie and the Imperial Ethiopian World Federation identify and establish us as such. So we are saying to the people them out there who are ignorant, you can't take the national ID because you deflect from the struggle for liberation, restoration, repatriation to Ethiopia, and this Master government must come back to Ethiopia. So we are saying, don't go wide with them, don't make them fool you, don't let them trick you. You need to come to the Church of Haile Selassie and the Imperial Ethiopian World Federation at 29 Oxford Street, Kingston, Jamaica, and come make we educate you upon the whole thing. So we now, I say to the them who out there, like the Bonuelas them, you understand me, and the Mother Moses them say, you are traitor to His Majesty. You understand me, and to the struggle, liberation, restoration, repatriation. We have said that. And we want each and everyone out there who hear and who see this must contact us here in Jamaica. You understand me? So we can explain the whole thing to the them. And we're going to put out articles. We're going to send out all the information and all the mass media. And this is a mass movement for liberation, restoration, constitution, monarchy in Ethiopia. So make you know and make you educated on the whole topic of liberation, restoration, repatriation. We are blood brothers. Me say DNA concept coming like that. I start the first claim we. You understand me? So we will pass time to the brethren now, and we will say Emperor Haile Selassie I, live His Majesty.
Yes, brethren and sisters. Today, we as a people should look at the whole thing that is going on in Ethiopia. You see, they overthrew His Majesty government and try to wipe away his name out of Ethiopia. And we see Rastafarian people and other people taking part with the enemy of Ethiopia, the enemy of His Majesty. We see the people turn them back on His Majesty. Rastafarian people who make money off of Rastafari, His Majesty, Emperor Selassie I. They make money off of His Majesty, and they turn them back on His Majesty. Because them sing about His Majesty and them sing all kind of thing, and them turn them back in this time when they should have restored the monarchy. Them no good. Ethiopia, straight forward to your hands unto God. This is the time when Ethiopia is sore in need. And what? When they turn the back on Ethiopia, straight at us, and I as a people, I call upon the conscious Ethiopian people, those to women abroad, to reject this. Yes, reject it. Because there's no citizenship for you and I as a people. No. He's going to say we are blood brothers. He's going to say Ethiopia belongs unto us. And you can't fight against the right. Restoration of the monarchy, that's what we have to deal with now as a people. We forgot about citizenship and go on with the people that fight against His Majesty. From Mengo to Zanabe, to the one of them. And to the present government, that talk that to make them hear, and all the followers of them. You understand? It's not a sellout thing, this, you know. We stand up for the rights, for the restoration of the monarchy of Emperor Selassie I, because without that there is nothing. All you could medal will not get, and you could title will not get, it's nothing. Remember that. Restoration, liberation of Ethiopia. Now,
yes, give thanks, Haile Selassie I living. Well, there is here where the Habbat and the Elder said, that's basically the stance that I and I take within the Church of Haile Selassie I and the Imperial Ethiopian World Federation. So where I have said personally at this time, it's just a reminder to realize them, where the King said, to preserve the heritage of one's honor and culture is praiseworthy, but to exceed the limit can prove detrimental. Some want the government of Ethiopia to know this, and all the Rasta organization them in Jamaica, out of Jamaica, to go review the King's words, the King's speeches, and check on yourself to see if you have anything to preserve. Because if you not accept something way below the standard of the King dignity, the King integrity, you don't stand nowhere, know that. So, I'm not going to say not more too aggressive, yes, because, like I say, where the Abbot and the Elder say, along that line, I and I stand, His Majesty living.
IEFF, but better Christian Emperor Selassie I is the way to go. This is the teaching of Abuna Fox. That's why we were not misled. Give thanks.
This is all about the restoration, liberation of I Monarch, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. And anything go against the restoration and liberation of His Imperial Majesty government, I totally flat it out. So now I say, I don't need no ID to be an Ethiopian, because His Majesty said we have blood. So that's why I depend on Haile Selassie.
Blessed be Jah, thy name is Imperial Majesty, Imperial Ethiopian World Federation. Every Rastaman to get himself under the umbrella of Imperial Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. Yeah. Rather than support the interests of Ethiopia. The only idea, you have to get yourself under our umbrella and be a Jamaican national Ethiopian sovereign. That's the only way that it entails to be a Rasta. And get there and bring back the Solomonic dynasty of Ethiopia. Dead to all imposter, impersonator, infiltrator, all of them got a jagan, drop on them face. Imperial Ethiopia World Federation, Ark of the Covenant, Church and State to Jamaica, Ethiopia in exile. Dead to imposter, impersonator. Bless them.
Jah, RasTafari. I want to let you know that all who say repatriation and not say restoration, only for dead, fire burn the wall now. Restore the Solomonic dynasty in Ethiopia and stop care the people them wild. All the musicians, Capitan, Sizzla, Baba Shanti, 12 tribe of Israel. If you not talk restoration, stop talk repatriation now.
His Imperial Majesty Empire Haile Selassie I, Empress Meninite. Yes, I and I totally agree and support where the Abbot and the High Priest bring forward, you know, because as His Majesty say, Ethiopia await its creators at home and abroad, you know. So whoever undermines His Majesty government is automatically undermining the true
essence of Ethiopia, you know. So is within the original state of Ethiopia. I and I yearn for that restoration right now. So I and I now repatriate with no visa and no farmer document where the government or the opposing government of His Majesty have to offer. Because His Majesty already give unto I and I birthright. I and I right towards life, towards the place of life, towards Ethiopia, Zion, Axum Ethiopia, Empire.
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat this. I said this before to the world and to the community who is the Antichrist. His Majesty said in a statement in November 2nd, throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted and the indifference of those who should have known better, and the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered most, that have allowed evil to triumph. And right now, we can't allow the government of His Majesty to go without justice, to restore back the monarchy. We're calling upon all who love justice and hate aggression and love His Majesty because of what they heard of Him and because of what they know of Him, to stand up and reject this misled by a set of Rastas who are supposed to be serving Jah, but instead they're serving the adversary, which is the government of Ethiopia under the Antichrist regime, the communist Russia and the communist China and all the rest of communists who fight against Jah. So let's listen to the words of His Majesty. Don't be silent so that evil can triumph, and that, as it said in the scripture, good over evil. Blessed Majesty.
Without liberation, restoration, repatriation, and return of the monarchy of Ethiopia, without that there is nothing.
Blessed, I not Garfield object against all green card and permanent resident right now. If I'm not Ethiopia, I don't want no green card nor no permanent unless the government is back in power. Right? Last year, live it.
Greetings to my people. My people is lost without lack of knowledge. And this is the knowledge that we at the 29 Oxford Street, the Church of H.I.M would like to give ones and ones out there as Rasta. Is to know that without restoration of the monarchy, Rasta is nothing. We need back His Majesty government in Shashamane before we return there. Repatriation without restoration, death.
Ekomasa, Holy Massa, Exalta Shalin, Emperor Selassie I, live it. Amen.
Greetings, in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I. Without repatriation, restoration of the monarchy, and up in a nothing, where you're in a green card. His Majesty Emperor Selassie I, restore the monarchy. Blessed Lord.
Majesty. Restore the monarchy to Ethiopia. And I, RasTafari, that is it.
Emperor Haile Selassie I struggle is a divine struggle, because Revelation 5 verse 5, identify Emperor Haile Selassie first. So as a divine struggle, ones and ones of the most. It's liberation, restoration of the Solomonic dynasty, Emperor Haile Selassie I is the only way to world peace. So free Ethiopia now, Emperor Haile Selassie I living.
Yeah, blessed be Jah, RasTafari the first living. Psalms 2 are fulfilled upon the one them, they are them know. Yeah, kings of the earth set themselves and rulers take counsel together against his imperial majesty government. All I wanna get slow or fight against the king, they are them know that. Because here what? Remember 35 to 41, you know, was a reality in a king. So it's a 42, 43 years. It's like a evening gun at the king's side, you know. So liberation is a must, beloved. All traitors and vampires and all who take counsel against the king, who now go down, shukrum.
What about them and the elders say? I don't agree with them on a straight line. But one thing I have to tell them is me, a 4 angels I have around me. Michael, Raphael, Uriel and Gabriel. Ethiopian, you know what that means? Bless.
Yes, greetings to Church of Haile Selassie first. Well, right now, as you see in Ethiopia, the restoration is a must. You can't have people going to Ethiopia as Rastafarian people say Multi is God and the true and living God, and going to Ethiopia under what's going on in Ethiopia right now with the monarchy not restored. So to take any kind of green card right now from anybody to go to Ethiopia is treasonous. You have to understand this, you know. It's treacherous and it's treasonous. So the reality, support the mass movement right now from the Church of Haile Selassie first, 29 Oxford Street, Western Kingston, is the headquarter. But look out for information coming out about the whole thing. Because right now, the mass movement is the way to go. Understand? His Majesty. That's it.
Blessed be Jah, Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie I, living God, Amen. 1974, His Majesty government was attacked and bombed by the same government that is now issuing national IDs to Ethiopian at abroad. So I am appealing to all Ethiopians in exile and who are on the motherland not to allow yourself to be trapped, because this is a death trap, it's a death sentence. It is a green card back to slavery. And if you take this green card, you will be going back to slavery, because Ethiopia is in turmoil as we speak. Today, people that support His Majesty government have been killed, massacred, murdered today as we speak in Ethiopia. So yeah, I wanted to reconsider this offer and get yourself attached under the umbrella of His Imperial Majesty, the Church of Haile Selassie I, so that you can be aware of what is going on in Ethiopia, because they are not telling you the truth. Right? 1609, when slavery began, it began just like this. It was a voyage to the Caribbean. People booked their ticket to come to the Caribbean on a vacation. And when they came here, that was when they were captured and put into slavery. When the ship returned to Africa, they told the African that it was all right in the Caribbean, so they came back to the Caribbean. That is how slavery began. So this is another beginning of that era. So I wanted to know that don't allow yourself to go back to slavery. Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I.
Greetings, one and all. I today do not support the green card back to Ethiopia, because you should support the restoration and the liberation of the monarchy of Emperor Haile Selassie I. Blessed love.
Greetings. Well, right now I've got a message for the rulers of darkness.
And I just want to know that you didn't trick all of us, because the Church of Haile Selassie I is here. Now, where you and your green card is concerned and your citizenship for Ethiopia, that wouldn't work out. What we need is straight restoration of His Majesty government in Ethiopia. Without that level, it will be very difficult. So I want to tell one of them that do not take this citizenship or this green card thing, because it's actually defeating the whole purpose, and it's a betrayal of His Majesty. So I want you to reconsider all of this, and don't be trapped in this issuing of green card. Look to the mass movement, hear what we're saying, and be a part of this. His Majesty.